Alright, got anything up here? Just in case. Now, I guess there was just like the power cells in this little area bit. Maybe we'll have a look around the corner there as well. Maybe the random drones are coming from as well. Oh, we just got denied.
Got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
Is this door gonna open or?
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came aboard, isn't it?
We must be getting close to the end.
You'd hope so. Ooh, more practice technology, boys. Nice. Another control terminal. I'll take it. Tech damage as well. We've got damage resistance and tech damage from this already. It's going well so far. We've looted the shit out of the ship.
To the right.
To the right, to the right.
Go now to the sea.
Wait a minute. Scrub roads. Oh, can't really do much to him. Let's take care of the abominations because they just blow up in the base. Not ideal.
Is fragile.
Yeah, this is the thing about using this gun. You can't really snipe with it like you could the other gun.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
You won't. It's empty threats, mate.
This hurts you.
Alright. No, I ain't having this one. Not dealing with it. Get out. Oh, got more. Barriers. We absolutely shred them. That's what happens. We burst the drones. Oh, we've got another Skion over there. Alright, with a decent amount of damage. Decent amount. We need to close the distance, I think. Fired at us. Like, just every time he fires, we need to get into cover. Because random firing thing ruins our shields. Oh, there we go. Rip. Ripping pepperonis, boys. I think we've made fairly decent progress here.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Might be an idea. I hear husks. Yeah. No. Rip. Right, what did the concussive shots do? I pushed it back at least.
One down.
Alright, nice. Oh, the concussive shots won you. Nice. Rip. Come on then, mate. Come on, son. There's a lot of these husks. Come on, piss off, mate. Let me through. How many of these guys are there, man? Axe confirmed. Go away. Alright, we got him. Nice. And we just about ran out of ammo as well. Alright, it's time to GTFO, boys.
We have to go.
Yeah, we need to bail.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Uh-oh.
Strap in, people. Work for it this time.
This definitely couldn't be foreseen or anything, right? Oh, they're trying it again.
Can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Burrow.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Oh, well. We managed to bail this time, boys. We did it. Well, where the hell did she send us? That is the question. Alright, we're getting the level up as well. So we can put another one into Slam. Another couple of points into Slam. We got the random machine gun thing, got damage protection, tech damage, Shit ton of credits, nice. Bunch of element 0 as well, not too much but some. And that was like one of the main quests as well that it kind of forced us into, but oh well. As I said earlier, I would have rather had recruited some more people and done up a few of the loyalty missions, but oh well. It is what it is.
Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him too.
Yeah, I do. The hell's wrong with him, man? Oh, he doesn't look happy. You can see his brows furrowed.
Looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't trust you.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon.
Yes, and?
A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Oh yeah, sure.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, damn right.
Of course, Shepard.
You certainly do have a lot to talk about. His eyes are like creepy as balls, though.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Yeah, we need to build our team first.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Yeah, stick with building a team.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Alright. Well, that was a bit of random progression I didn't expect, but oh well. It is what it is. We got Renegade somehow from that. Nice move. Got 11 parallel as well. Alright, let's see about them upgrades as well. See if we can actually get them. I think they're probably both this, right? Yeah. Damage protection. And aha, we can get the hard shields as well. So we take, or the shields take 20% less damage, which is nice. And finally, tech damage. Why not? So anything else we can get whilst we're here? Could do another advanced training, but we don't really have the levels for it. Maybe when we've leveled up a bit more, we'll do that. And maybe we should have a chat around the crew as well.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk to you later, Morton.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, we should probably actually talk to Kelly just in case there's anyone for the loyalty mission. Hi.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Damn right.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
What about me?
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. I've been hoping for some private time with you. Lead the way.
Oh then, why not? Why not?
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
Oh, what? Really? We didn't even get to see it?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you.
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Sure.
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Holy balls, I guess. I
That'll
guess
be
everyone
all.
wants to
Good
talk.
luck out there, Shepard.
Alright. Let's go and have a look at our messages before we go down there. Oh, we've got a bunch actually. Blood pack facility detected. Planet information, Zadaban, Zishan system, Shrike Abyssal. We have decrypted and analysed the data you recorded from the relay on Tarinth. The resources mined on Tarinth were sent to Zadaban, presumably used in weapons manufacture. It's clear that the blood pack is planning a large-scale invasion. Disrupting the operation on Zadaban will go a long way towards delaying or preventing this invasion. Nice. I guess that's another side quest thing to do. An important request. Having consulted with my colleagues on the Citadel, I have the privilege to request your assistance to transfer a large quantity of protein technology covered isles. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though tests revealed that the fears were groundless, quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in protein technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profits from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Nice memes. Sounds like scam, mate. It could happen to you. Adrel lay in the ocean, dying from Kerpral's syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. Adrel saw wakes and eddies, and saw sometimes the Enkindlers swarm alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. Adrel saw times that he was alone were the hardest times of his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their lights shining brightly. You were never abandoned in these difficult times of your life. It was our bodies that bore you through the water. Adrel awoke and found his Kerpal syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow, and where their light is sunned, we shall be the stars around them. Great, so we're just getting a bunch of spam so far. Nice meme. Concerns regarding keepers. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the keepers if I found anything, and it's important. See those scans you took? Turns out the keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And that, what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances, but it's a bit like comparing ringers on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off, would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody else on the Citadel will listen to me. Yeah, we already know about that though, because we discovered that when we talked to Vigil. It's still alive. Greetings, Commander. I am not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse Mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I ever find more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Alright, thank you. Alright, nice. That was a bit of reading for me. But now, we get to head to the crew quarters, I guess. I think they're all in the crew quarters, so yeah. And we'll have a whole bunch of loyalty missions to do. Should be nice memes, boys, should be.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
Yep.